Morning ride on Texas home. No, never sing again. Never sing again. Ow! That's what happens. The morning ride on Texas homegrown radio.
Hey y'all, this is Cody Braun with Reckless Kelly, coming to you live from Cabo, Mexico. You're listening to The Morning Ride with Jody Lee.
Hey there, I'm Ned Ledoux, and you're on The Morning Ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
Roll, baby, 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 roll. Gonna ride with me. Roll, baby, 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 roll.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself.
It's the morning ride.
Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the Morning Ride.
Yeah, baby. The question is, are you ready? I believe in it now. I believe it's going to happen to me now. I'm ready for it.
Live from the Rockstar Ranch in Texas homegrown studios.
Somebody there.
All right. We're live on Texas Homegrown Radio. Mr. Mike McClure, I believe, is on the phone. You there, Mike?
Yeah. Hello.
We just like to see how long we can get people to say hello. Yeah. Makes us feel good.
You know, I did. I had my Bluetooth headphones.
You caught me by surprise because, you know, in the past, I'm not going to say you were not on time, but I think there was a time that you told me you didn't know there was 2 8 o'clocks in a day.
Yeah, well, you know, I've been sober for a few years.
That's right. That's. I tell you, you've been doing this for a while, man.
Yeah, a long time. I guess TGD started in '92, and we put our first album out in '94. That sounds like 1894.
Yeah, back in the 1900s. I was telling somebody that because I remember when y'all first started coming to the Stephenville area because I was DJ out at the city limits, so I kind of got to see it all happen. I remember the Red Dirt Rangers tell me about this band, The Great Divide, and I'm like, well, who? And they're like, we're telling you, they're amazing.
They talking about us?
Yeah, that was back in the old days.
Yeah, we were anything but amazing. We were hungry. You know,
You helped me because I remember you gave me like a box of pemmican beef jerky or something. I lived on that for like 2 months in college.
Yeah. We got a sponsorship from Pemmican and then also from Andy Cap Hot Fries.
Yeah.
We lived on steak and taters.
There you go. That's greatness. Awesome. Yeah, somebody told me when your new album came out, was it Providence came out in 2022, and they're like, yeah, it's been like over 20 years, and I'm like, no. That made me feel so old. I was like, it can't be that long.
It not only made me feel old, but lazy. Like, what have you been doing for 20 years?
Right. Hey, you stayed busy. You put out a lot of albums and also produced a lot of people, too.
Yeah, I wasn't lazy. It was all
Yeah, you were busy in the Boo Hatch. I heard lots of Boo Hatch stories coming through the radio over the years.
Yeah, man, that was a special time. I bought when I left Stillwater, I moved to Ada, Oklahoma, and I wound up buying this old house with a basement in it, and it was just perfect for recording. And
had like a parachute in there or something?
Yeah. Nobody ever mentions. I had very few microphones and recording stuff. But I had lots of crazy stuff. And so, people remembered that. Now, I recorded one time at a studio in Nashville, and somebody had taken a parachute. First, they put, like, Christmas lights up and had them going, and then covered that with this parachute that kind of hung down. I always thought that was cool.
Well,
while other people were soundproofing, I was already soundproof underground. So
right? It's like I just could decorate cool.
Yeah, anything went, man. Mannequins were popular. that was the Boo Hatch. But my first band that I recorded there was Turnpike Troubadours when they showed up with Diamonds and Gasoline. All those songs.
Great stuff.
I was blown away. I thought, God, man, these are really, really good.
Man, there's so much talent like in Oklahoma. I've never understood though why there's not more venues in Oklahoma, because so much talent comes out of there.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people don't listen,
Yeah.
And that's just the truth up in Oklahoma. I played a place, just a couple months ago, a little bar, and I go in there and everybody is just talking loud over everything, and it's like, what's the point?
Right.
Older I get, I play a lot of listening rooms to where I don't have to go combat a bar situation.
Oh yeah.
But Oklahoma was way worse than Texas, if
Yeah.
I'm honest. About that. Texas, we'd come down and we'd have some originals, and they'd
listen.
People in Texas tend to want that a little more. So many people just want you to play something that they know, and that's it. But Texas, I felt when we came down here, they were a little more open to, they respected the original spirit.
I tell you, back in the 90s, y'all were like Tarleton. I mean, y'all were huge. And then you helped,
I could barely eat at Peacock.
Yeah. Oh, but it was crazy. It was nuts. And then, then everybody else started coming with y'all, the Cross Canadian and Stony and Bolin. And it just, man, it's such a crazy time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was like, all for one for all. We always tried to get, buddies from home a gig down at Texas. It's just like getting a job.
Right.
If you knew where you could go work and you could get someone else some work.
Just think if more people did that, though, how great would it be?
Yeah, most people are too busy stepping over each other.
Exactly.
And that comes from an insecurity or some sort of trying to be something that you're not. Like all those bands you mentioned, Stony, Jason, Ragweed, Great Divide, none of those sound alike. Didn't have anything to do with sound.
Yeah, exactly.
It had all to do with the spirit of it.
Yeah, definitely the vibe. I remember I went and watched Bolin, and it was at that, what was the bar up there that had the weird bar stools?
Oh, the Wormy Dog?
The Wormy Dog, yeah. Live. How did I forget that? And I went up there with some people to hang out with Bolin, and he introduced me to Stoney, and I told Stoney, no one's going to play a guy named Stoney on the radio. Kind of missed that one. I missed that one, yeah. Hey, I got a question before I forget, because we had a whole conversation on the radio the other day. I played this song. It was one of your hidden songs on Great Divide. I call it the classic rock song, but it's the one that it says "Another Brick in the Wall."
Yeah.
What's the official name of that?
The 80s song.
The 80s song, okay.
Well, ghost tracks were cool back then.
Yeah.
How old that is.
I know, y'all got to bring that back. It was like y'all and Alanis Morissette. That was the only people that did it. Yeah.
I guess you could put a ghost track on a vinyl.
Can't do that nowadays.
That was on Remain, I think.
Yeah, wasn't that? No, I don't remember. I was thinking the story you told me y'all were just jamming out and just it all happened by accident or something in the studio.
No, that was a lie. No, it was one of those things of like, let's just throw up one mic in here and we'll just gather around.
I got you.
And what comes out. It's not like I instantly thought of something clever all the way through. That took at least 30 minutes.
Well,
we did a ghost track. It's so funny. That's
that's so 90s right there. That's true.
So but yeah, the first time we did that was on Revolutions, and Ray Wiley Hubbard came in and sang a verse on. We called it Rearview Mirror. That's the thing. They're not titled because they ghost tracks.
I love it. Hey,
I didn't know how to even put those on Amazon.
How would you do that? I don't know how you would do that with today's.
I just clumped it on the end of the last track.
Why is the last song 20 minutes long?
That's how I found them. Was like, there's something up with the time on this. You know?
Yeah, that keeps the ghost aspect alive.
And nowadays they're like, you can't. No DJ's going to play a song over 3 minutes. And I'm like, Great Divide had some that were 25. I'm pretty sure.
I put that on and go to the bathroom.
Hey, exciting though. I saw y'all get to debut at the Grand Ole Opry. How cool is that, man?
Nice.
Yeah, man, that was cool. You know, actually, it was Wyatt Flores who put in the word and said that he would play the Grand Ole Opry there if they got the Great Divide. Too.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, man. You know, originally Kelly, before he got in the Great Divide, our bass player Kelly Green, he was in a band with Noe Flores, who was Wyatt's dad.
Right.
And so Wyatt grew up around all of the Great Divide and their goings on, and you know, and then to see him go out and do it too, and then bam, just blow up.
Yeah.
You know,
that's pretty cool.
The TikToks work.
The tickies and the talks
went viral.
But you know, and then have somebody come back and pay that backwards. You know, it's like, hey, to get these guys out there, that's really cool.
Hey, you would have been. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because Great Divide back, you know, we never played. We were never asked. I don't think they were. Yeah, I don't know why it never happened. It just, I know we were never asked, and then we kind of, I don't know, just drifted out of the spotlight or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I saw you were inducted into the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's some great names.
Man.
You'd have been proud of me, though. Someone told me that you were the godfather of the red dirt music, and I said, I agree, but I know that Mike would say no, and he would throw out names like Tom Skinner and other Bob Childers from the Farm. Yeah, back in those days.
When I showed up on the scene down there, red dirt was already in place, and Bob Childers was already called the godfather of red dirt.
See,
you know, I think what the Great Divide came in, and me as a writer and within that band was to take the you know, the, I don't know.
Made it more mainstream, I guess. More people figured it out.
They really influenced me as far as like pointing me in directions of really good songwriters like Guy Clark, you know, Steve Earle.
Yeah.
You know, that's Robert Earl King, and you know, all that stuff. That all pointed me in that direction, and you know, and their originals too, I thought were really cool. And I if anything, I just kind of hopped on an already existing wagon, and, you know, put like an Ooga horn on it.
Mike said one of the coolest things anybody's ever said to me back in the day.
What was that?
So I think the first time that they came played at City Limits, Mike had like black glasses and like one of those bolo ties or something.
Yeah.
And then the next time he had like holy jeans and like this like Grateful Dead t-shirt or something. I'm like, Mike, what happened to you? He goes, I got cool, man. Just kept walking, and I'm like, that's the coolest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Yeah, that sounds kind of uncool thing to say.
But it was cool at the time. It's the 90s.
Yeah, how wrong was I, dude? I've seen those pictures. There was nothing cool about it.
Oh, man. I tell you, the most fun I ever had, though, with Mike was like going to eat with him over at Uncle Bob's. And
oh yeah,
man, love Uncle Bob and Mike.
Uncle Bob from the Brooklyn Kid.
The Brooklyn Kid, but all of you kind of adopted Uncle Bob. Like all the Oklahoma guys really adopted him, and
well, anybody that's going to make you a homemade meatball.
That's very true. Yeah,
absolutely.
From Brooklyn, you're going to go hang out. No, he was great.
Yeah,
he's still around.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had hip surgery. He's not getting around as much as he was, but he's still doing good.
Yeah.
He asks about all you guys all the time. And
send me his number if you got it.
Yeah, I sure will. He got a new number. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I just want to say hey.
That'd make his day right there, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good fella right there, man.
We might have to go pick him up, see if we can take him out there to Ranger when y'all come in next weekend, and that's going to be a good time out at Wild Wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm calling.
Yeah, we get lost in old stories and old times. Yeah.
Catch me rambling in the kitchen.
Well, you got so much going on. I mean, between the Opry and
cool.
and music and
That's been going on, and I do a folk duo called Crow and Gazelle with my wife, and we just put out a record. And
your daughter's amazing too. Your daughter's got a great voice. I've heard.
She plays.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of. She wrote songs and wrote really great songs and plays, and then one day it was just kind of, you know.
My daughter for Christmas one year, I said, "What do you want?" And she said, "I want handwritten lyrics from Mike McClure for Wild Child." And I was like, happy and also disappointed at the same time. Like I was like, "That's great." Wait, why Wild Child? Of all the songs, like, hang on a second.
Speaks to her.
Amen.
Yeah, she was a freshman in college at the time, and that's what she wanted for Christmas. I got it for her, but I was like, man.
Yeah, I've hung out with you. I know what your offspring is probably.
I don't know what you're talking about. That must be that was probably one of them Hollanders you're thinking of. Well, man, we're excited to see all of you again next weekend at Wild Will's. That's going to be a good time. It's a great venue. You're going to dig it, man. It makes me think of.
I haven't been there yet.
You know, it makes me think of some of y'all's old tunes, because what it is an old feed mill that they turned into like a good old dance hall with, pool tables and neon lights and
Yeah.
And it makes me think of that.
Man, there's nothing I like better than when I'm up reciting my poems and somebody's playing pool.
Yeah, that's the best. No, they got it separated good, but it's a big old
The
historical.
good thing about Great Divide is that we're so loud.
It don't matter.
Yeah. We can't hear anything going on.
Yeah, there's a band called the Five and Nimers that are opening up for you. They're gonna do some acoustic stuff. That would be me and Jeb. So hey, just so you know, I'm one of the best openers ever because I can make anybody sound good. So yeah. You're welcome. Anything for you, Mike.
Just come out and just gradually step over.
I was thinking I'm going to do only Mike McClure covers before y'all go on.
Yeah, not me. I can't cover anything with Mike's. People ask me, I'm like, I ain't messing that up. Ain't no way.
Hey, go ahead. Career out of it. If y'all don't believe me, come out and watch. It's at Rangers.
Oh, man, it's going to be awesome.
No, it'll be a good time. We're bringing all of Stephenville with us.
That's right.
I've talked to so many people that are pumped up about this and already bought tables and ready to come watch you guys. So you'll probably see a lot of old familiar faces.
Well, Stephenville was always great for us. It was, the first town outside of Stillwater that, that accepted us as a band and it became a thing.
It was
bring it on.
It was definitely a thing, man. It was every time they came to town, it was sold out quick. So
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
One of those damn deals.
Well, Mike, man, thank you so much. Thanks for all the years of music, but we're looking forward to seeing you next weekend.
Thanks, brother. Good to talk to you. I'll see you out there.
All right, man. Bye. Mike McClure, everybody, right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. Again, next weekend, Wild Will's Saloon and Dance Hall in Ranger, Texas.